But here's a story of Ricky Cage. Ricky Cage is a Bengaluru boy, but he's also a two-time Grammy Award winner. He'll be joining us live, but first, take a look at his journey.
Rocking the world with his rhythms and beats, Bengaluru boy Ricky Cage has made India proud on the international
Ricky
stage.
Cage, who brought these elements together. This award is for Ricky Cage.
A two-time Grammy Award winner. Divine Tides by Cage and legendary musician Stuart Copeland won the Best New Age album at the Grammy Awards 2022. In 2015, Ricky Cage won his first Grammy for his album Winds of Samsara. Ricky Cage now joins an esteemed group of musicians which includes Ravi Shankar, Zubeen Mehta, Zakir Hussain, A.R. Rahman and other Indian Grammy winners. Not the one to rest on his laurels, Ricky is the only Indian resident to secure a nomination for the upcoming 65th Annual Grammy Awards. There is no stopping to this India's talented musical artist. He is truly the pride of this nation.
And Ricky Cage is also joining us live on the broadcast. A very happy Republic Day to you. Before we talk about, the struggles, the milestones you've achieved, if you can first up share with us your thoughts on the 74th Republic Day today.
First of all, thank you so much for having me, and a very happy Republic Day to all your viewers. So I believe that, now is the time for India, simply because, in the past, when it came to music, most young musicians used to feel that if they wanted to get global recognition, then they need to make Western music, they need to make pop music, they need to make music which is in the English language. But now we've realized that the best way to get recognition globally is to actually dig deep into your roots, find out what uniquely makes you Indian, and that is what is going to give you appreciation all over the world.
Well, absolutely. Shivangi, my colleague, is also joining us. Shivangi would want to take the next question. Shivangi, please.
Right, and Ricky, you have made every Indian proud, because the kind of musical talent that you possess, that is something that is very rare. As somebody who's from Bengaluru and Indian, when you were on your journey to make great music, did you ever think that you would win a Grammy Award?
No, absolutely not, actually, because the Grammys felt like an unattainable dream, not even in this lifetime. And, it wasn't even a goal of mine, because it felt unattainable. But then I won my first Grammy at the age of 33, and the immediate thought was that, what next, And then 7 years later, that is in 2022, I won my second, and now I'm nominated for my third. So it just feels very surreal, and it feels great to be recognized for my music, especially since I don't do mainstream music, and all of my music is about the environment and about social impact, and that's the only kind of music that I make.
And Ricky, several of those aspirants who are watching the broadcast at this point would want to take inspiration from you, and the lessons that you can probably share with them that you had faced in your journey before you, won those laurels. And also talk to us, what do you think, in your view, is that connect that people really get when they hear songs like these, which actually get you closer to those milestones?
Yeah, of course, my sincere advice to the youth who are getting into music is that make music from the heart. Don't wait for somebody to actually pay you to make music. Because what happens is that with Bollywood having such a strong grasp on the music industry in India, what happens is that almost every song that comes out of India is either a love song or an item song. And there are so many things to celebrate in India: our culture, our heritage, our festivals, our environment, our nature, our people. There are so many things to celebrate, and we all should write songs about these things that we need to celebrate and showcase this to the world. So I think that becomes really important, and that is the advice that I would like to give to the younger musicians.
Right. And Ricky, also I want to ask you that what next for you right now? Because I know, because everyone saw your story, every Indian also knows your story who's watching Republic TV, and we know that this is not the end. You have much more to go. You have a lot of plans as well, lot of projects in the pipeline. We also know that you are an environmentalist. So you're definitely somebody, in fact, Ricky, and that's why we're very glad to have you here. There's somebody that every youth should look up to. Talk to us a little bit more about what we can expect next from you in the next few years.
So I believe that when it comes to all the environmental problems that we face nowadays, the biggest threat to us is the constant thought that we have that somebody else will make a difference. You know, we're always waiting for other people to make a difference, like governments, intergovernmental bodies, NGOs to make a difference, when the truth is that the only way we can bring about meaningful change is if we change ourselves. And the only way we can change ourselves is if we reach out to everybody emotionally and talk to everyone emotionally about the problems that are happening. And that can happen through music. So music is a really powerful language to bring about mindset changes and to bring about behavioral changes and to make this world a better place. Now, in terms of my future endeavors, I'm of course a United Nations Goodwill Ambassador for refugees. So I'm going to be working a lot with refugees across India. Also, a United Nations ambassador, a land ambassador. So I'm going to be working on land degradation issues. But in addition to that, of course, on February 5th is the Grammy Awards ceremony. So I'll be going to Los Angeles since I'm nominated, and fingers crossed that I can bring home my third Grammy for the country.
Absolutely, Ricky Cage, it was absolutely a delight to have you on the channel. And you just added another feather to your cap by telling us that you also work with the United Nations. All the very best for your future endeavors, and wish you a very, very happy Republic Day.
Thank you so much.